2 degrees set in 1902. I guess Texas is laughing at them, right?
Yeah,
It's been hot all over the place.
We're concerned here for our record high temperatures. We could see a couple record highs this week, and our all-time record high in Tampa. What do you think it is?
I know.
It's a trick question
because you would never think. And I know it because it is. You would never believe it. We have never hit 100 degrees.
You got it. So
wild.
It is. We're surrounded by water.
Our feel like temperatures certainly have them.
Oh yes. Okay, and that's what we're dealing with today. Feels like temperatures giving us a heat advisory. And one place, Caitlin, I found for us. It's National Lighthouse Day. You like lighthouses?
Who doesn't like a lighthouse?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I love lighthouses.
Beautiful.
So how about staying cool at Anclote Key? We've got National Lighthouse Day. We zoom in. It's right off. There's Tarpon Springs, right? Tarpon Springs, Anclote Road, and then there's your Anclote Keys here. And with Anclote Key, we're talking about just a 20% chance of a shower. And the water is so hot, unusually warm, it's not really going to cool us off much. Feeling like the low 90s, but I tell you what, we'll find our cool spot in the shade. We'll hydrate well together, and we'll keep you cool, and we appreciate you waking up for us. Hey, big day, big week. We've got back to school week for all the parents and kids, and we've got you covered throughout. Now, this is going to be a theme throughout the week, what I'm showing you right here. Here's the Renaissance Hotel Plaza here, our weather cam. So if you're flying out of Tampa today, quiet this morning and hot, 85. Dew point 78, feeling like 97. All right, now let's take a look at what's going on. Well, we got a big dome of high pressure and control here at home. It's a pressure cooker high. So all that sinking air really heating up and compressing. And then to find any rain, you got to go way to the north. You got an area of low pressure spinning across the Midwest and Northeast today, but that's important if we're traveling, right? Even though it's hot and quiet here at home, there could be some delays this afternoon. Okay, so let's verify that. Here's our sweeper coming around beautiful Tampa, Hillsborough, Pasco, Pinellas County. It's going to be tough to see much rain. Maybe Hillsborough east of I-75 today. But as we zoom into where all the action is, up toward areas of Indianapolis, all right, the Circle City already with a few showers this morning, but all of this energy, this swirling area of low pressure could develop into a severe weather outbreak, okay? So you see a lot of orange on the map from Atlanta into the Carolinas, Raleigh, the nation's capital, up into New York City. There could be some massive delays and unfortunately severe weather that could include several tornadoes today. Here at home, though, the total opposite, right? We're under the influence of high pressure, not low pressure. So we could see a little lightning, isolated inland, 2 p.m. at best. That would be the best chance of rain at least, but it's just not looking like much. As we look at our high-resolution future cast, I'll step out of the way, but not stepping out of the way for much here. We've got just a peppering of green. This is probably overdone. There's that brief shower at best as we head into after 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. The main storm zone continues along Interstate 95 on the east coast of Florida. So our 10 on 10, waking you up with the heat and finishing with the heat. Heat advisory 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Best chance of rain around 2 o'clock, but again, not a good chance. We take a look at temperatures as you get out the door here this morning, mainly low to mid 80s, but the big story is how it feels, right? You factor in the humidity, and by 9 a.m., feeling like 101, and it's going to stay with us throughout the day. In fact, we could peak with some heat index values or how it feels 110 to 115. So we're looking for some cooling rain this week. Big week, right? Well, too much high pressure I showed you. That's going to continue just to hold in place. Even some Saharan dust, okay? So with that, it not just chokes tropical systems, it keeps our chances of rain lower than normal here at home. So just 30% today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Look, just trying to find some rain in Pasco County, Wesley Chapel, not much there. Back to school. Yeah, up the rain chance just slightly, 40% for inland areas toward Polk County. That would be your best chance of rain. But all in all, there's our 7-day forecast that includes record highs and near record highs with those low rain chances. Now let's get to Jenny Dean.